at this year's Xiamen Diamond League, which takes place April the 20th. That's about in 10 days in China. In the men's 100 meters, which is a relatively stacked event, I believe that Jamaica's Ackeem Blake could walk away, really could walk away with the win. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here at Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep, good to go. Well, the Xiamen Diamond League takes place on April the 20th this year in China. The men's 100 meters features some of the best male sprinters on the planet, including Jamaica's Ackeem Blake, Johan Blake, Rohan Watson, as well as the Americans Fred KERLEY, who cannot be taken lightly, and of course the remarkable Christian Coleman. The lineup is pretty stacked. The men's 100 meters in what will be the first of the Diamond League series for the 2024 season features Fred KERLEY, Christian Coleman, Johan Blake, Ackeem Blake, Rohan Watson. So we think this is going to be a pretty tight one. Now, it's kind of early in the season, but we did see last year Ackeem Blake trounce the remarkable Christian Coleman over the same 100-meter distance.
D-sub 10 to his name. He was third. Coleman with a decent start was matched by Blake and Bracey Williams either side of him. But here comes Christian Coleman. Can he turn it on? Charleston with the United States strong.
And let's face it, Ackeem Blake has been having a wonderful 2024 season so far. His indoor season was pretty solid, walking away with a third place win in the finals of the men's 60-meter dash in the World Athletics Indoor Championships. Now available, Peter Lloyd World t-shirts with "Yep, good to go" and "Bless up" on the highest quality t-shirts. You can get long sleeve, short sleeve, any size and or color you choose. We have them cut for women and for men. So if you want to support the channel, keep us glowing, keep us growing, keep the best in sports happening, get your Peter Lloyd World t-shirt, because you Royals are truly the best. And recently we saw him run second. Well, technically he ran the same time, 10.28 as the winner, Courtney Lindsay of the United States, who ran 10.28 at the Miramar Invitational in the men's 100 meters with a wind factor of -2.4. They were running into hurricane gale force winds. Rohan Watson, who will also be at the Xiamen 100 meter men's race, ran 8th in that race, running 10.52, a season's best, with Johan Blake taking 10th with a time of 10.52.
We thought he was seriously will be in lane 3. So very good field here in Miramar in 2024, the A final, the men's 100 meters. Racing underway. Aaron Brown had a nice start. Will Ackeem Blake emerge out of the middle of the track? He's going to have a go at it as Courtney Lindsay out in 7 was also running a nice race here. We'll wait for the camera to determine who got there at the finish. It is Lindsay in a bit of an upset. 10:28.
Last year's men's 100-meter affair at the Xiamen Diamond League proved to be a disaster for Jamaica's Ackeem Blake, who literally stumbled out of the blocks and rolled over on the field, so he didn't finish the race.
Great start from Coleman in lane 4, fabulous start. Oh, and then Bracey Williams has gone back. Ackeem Blake in fact, but look at this, the running here from Christian Coleman. He's not going to be caught in this day, or is
Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. Look, it's really, really difficult to tell this early in the season who's going to win, but I do believe that Ackeem Blake has a great chance of doing so. Now, Christian Coleman is on fire. Of course, he is the winner of the World Indoor 60-meter dash. That's his forte. He's quick out of the blocks, then he tries to maintain. But like I said, last year we saw a slower, and I believe Ackeem Blake is much faster with 100 meters once he gets into his stride this year. Ackeem Blake not only run down Christian Coleman, but catch him and pass him and beat him on the line, basically. I think that there is still the possibility that Jamaica's Ackeem Blake can do so. Now, what do I think about the possibilities of Johan Blake and Rohan Watson? I just don't believe that their legs are yet at the point where they will be much of a factor in this race. I have no idea what Fred Kerley is going to do. He's always a danger. So to me, I might be completely incorrect. I believe the race is going to be, if all persons turn up, it's going to be between Christian Coleman, Ackeem Blake, and Fred Kerley. This is my personal opinion. And like I said, it's really hard to tell, but I do believe that the remarkable Ackeem Blake does have a huge chance of actually winning. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, two things very quickly. The picture you're seeing there, yes, that's me. I got married on the weekend, April the 7th, to this remarkable young lady who was kind enough to say yes to be my wife. Many of you across social media have been reaching out and telling me thank you. Hundreds and hundreds of you, in fact, and I'm truly grateful. A few people have also DM'd and in my Instagram and asked if they could contribute. Now, we really clearly don't need anything for the wedding because we're already married. But we did have a kind of honeymoon fund. We call it a honey fund. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. You can leave, I don't know, $3, $5, $10, $100. It doesn't really matter if you choose to, because like I said, several of you have asked if you can, and myself and my wife, newly minted wife, would be much appreciated. It's very, very kind of you to even offer to help us share in this celebration. It means a lot to us. So you'd be not donating towards our actual wedding, clearly, but towards our honeymoon fund that we are currently putting together. So thank you. I'll leave a description for the honeymoon fund in the link below. You'll be able to find it. Secondarily, tonight we are going to have the 5th staging of the Yep Good to Go live stream featuring myself and Paul Reed of the Jamaica Observer. We'll be talking about the newest and the hottest news, and there's some really interesting things happening in track and field currently that we will get into tonight. That starts at 8 p.m. Jamaica time. We're never late. Please be there on time. We're gonna have fun. It's the live stream is about for an hour. We try not to go over an hour. Stop by and have fun. So, do you believe, as I think, that Ackeem Blake has a huge chance of walking away with the win at the Xiamen Diamond League? And do you also believe, as I think, that the race is really at this point in the prep? I'm not knocking Johan Blake, I'm not knocking Rohan Watson, I just don't think they're at that point yet in the prep. That the race is really between Fred Kerley, Christian Coleman, because we have no idea what kind of state Fred Kerley is in. So it's Fred Kerley, Christian Coleman, and Jamaica's Ackeem Blake. You are royals, kings and queens. Bless up!